What's up to the one person in the live stream, which might potentially be my husband? Um, doesn't matter, but anyway, yeah, I'm a little under the weather. My sinuses is a little bad today. It's been bad yesterday, so trying to feel better. Um, man, when I tell y'all this weather is not, I mean, when I say it's not normal, it is not freaking normal. It's not normal. I don't get sick, y'all. Like, I literally do not get sick. This year, how many times have I gotten sick since this year started? I got sick about 4 times this year, which is outrageously crazy. To be honest, I don't never get sick. Honestly, every year, like my immune system is so strong. I don't take vaccines or nothing like that, y'all. I don't take no vaccines. I don't do none of that type of stuff. But this year alone, I have been sick about 4 different times. That's how you know whatever they're doing up there, they're messing with this damn weather. Now, this ain't no fall weather to me because how the freak is it 80 damn degrees? How is it 80 degrees in the fall time? Um, this is very unheard of for me, especially living in a windy city, Chicago. Like in the fall time, it gets cool. Like I want to say about 60 degrees, 61, between 60 and 65 or something like that. But for the past 2 days, yesterday and today, it's been about 80 degrees. 80 degrees and extremely windy. Wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Warm wind, like it's freaking crazy. Exactly, Naomi. What's up, Jake from State Farm? What's up, Naomi? What's up? I don't know these other people talking about what's your name and shit. But before I get started on talking about Halloween, because I know y'all probably want to hear about that demonic ass day, I just want to say this weather is unusual as fuck. This is my first time because I've been born and raised in Chicago, bro. Like, this is my first time ever experiencing warm, breezy ass weather in the fall time. My first time ever. I don't remember it ever being 80 degrees in the fall. It's windy as hell, but it's like a warm ass breeze. And it feels like it's about 30 miles per hour wind gusts right now outside. I mean, it's just like the wind is fucking picking up. But it's not cold though. Like, and I can't believe I didn't got sick these many times this year. Seriously. Exactly. Pagan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Halloween being a demonic ass pagan holiday. Because I know y'all up there finna celebrate it. And see, some people, they so brainwashed, y'all, they be like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate this for my kids so my kids can have fun, so they can have some candy, so they can wear their costumes and they can watch demonic ass scary movies and stuff like that. I don't know, like, when people gonna learn. And sadly, you know what's even sadder? A lot of older folks, they know about these pagan holidays, but yet and still they dwell in on it. Yet and still, it's like, well, I mean, every year we're still gonna do Christmas, we're still gonna do Thanksgiving, we're still gonna do Halloween. And this time for Halloween, we're gonna make sure all the kids have costumes and a bucket of candy, and they can sit in front of the damn TV with their little evil mask on and watch scary movies all night. Then you be wondering why your damn child wake up the next day possessed in a motherfucker. Because you had them up watching scary movies all night. They say, oh, it's just candy, said Naomi. Exactly, Naomi. They don't make the correction. What's up, limited edition? They don't make the correction. And they don't care. And they call themselves Christian. They call themselves Christians. That's what really grinds my gears. How are you a Christian if you're consistently celebrating pagan holidays and you know that you're not supposed to. And these pastors, because y'all be the first ones talking about, oh, I go to church, so that don't mean nothing. The pastors are also celebrating pagan holidays. And they ain't no better because they not supposed to be allowing the congregation to do this. You're supposed to steer them away from that. But instead, you're worshiping two masters. That's what you're doing. You can't worship two masters. You can't worship God and Satan at the same time. Choose a side. If you're going to worship pagan holidays, you might as well go on over to Satan. If you don't even intend on stopping celebrating holidays, stopping yourself from celebrating pagan holidays, go on over with Satan. Because I'm sick and tired of the fucking excuses. I'm tired. And you got these people that sit up in this pulpit every day. They praying and stuff. They know they can quote every scripture out of the Bible, but yet and still it's like, so I celebrate holidays. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with, and then they try to make an excuse and say, oh, well, it's just to bring the family together, knowing damn well won't no holiday ever bring the damn family together. The family will forever be dysfunctional. No matter what. And the reason why they're even more dysfunctional is because you're celebrating pagan fucking holidays and they perform rituals on these holidays. And you wonder why you and your family clashing and going at it and stuff like that. That's because there's rituals that are actually performed on these holidays. What the fuck? Naomi said, they don't read the Bible. Nobody wants to hear the truth. No connection. What you say? No connection. Exactly, Naomi. See, I guess Naomi might be the only one that knows about pagan holidays. Anybody else knows about pagan holidays? Or do y'all know about pagan holidays, but y'all still want to celebrate? See, let me tell y'all something. Because I'm not going to say it like I am perfect. And I know y'all might want to hear a little something about me. Okay, first and foremost, yes, I used to celebrate holidays all the damn time. Hell yeah, I celebrated Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, Easter, Valentine's Day, Halloween. Well, no, I didn't really do the Halloween thing. What else? I celebrated every motherfucking holiday you can think of. Everything, every holiday you could think of, I celebrated that shit. And guess what? I was last year years old when I realized so much about paganism. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say last year. Matter of fact, it was December of 2022 when I learned about paganism. I learned about Christmas and all of that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me go further back because I'm thinking about the videos that I made in my phone. Yeah, 2022 was the year that I officially stopped celebrating pagan holidays. And my last holiday that I celebrated was Easter of 2022. Thanks to New Breed Global Truth, y'all, go follow that man. New Breed Global Truth on YouTube. This man, he has helped me and my husband open our eyes to paganism. I didn't know all of this stuff. I knew it was something about it that it didn't sit right with me. And I actually learned a little bit of something about it in 2020 from Pastor Stephen Darby. Go follow Stephen Darby Ministries on YouTube too. Woke pastor. Well, God rest his soul, but his wife has now taken over that church. And she's woke as well. So, they spoke about a little bit of paganism, but they didn't dive too deep into it. So we was just, at that point, we was like, well, we don't know, should we still celebrate it? Well, we kept celebrating it, right? And then Easter of 2022, we came across the video from New Breed Global Truth, and he talked about the rituals that are performed on Easter and why you should stop celebrating Easter because it's a pagan holiday, and he read Bible scriptures on his live stream. And I was like, whoa, seriously? This is crazy. So even after we heard that, we went to go see our children, because by the way, my kids are not in my custody. But we went to a visit to go see them, and we had earlier that day, we had purchased items from the dollar store for Easter, for them to celebrate Easter. We had like Easter eggs, and they played games. We passed out candy to them. They had pizza. They had fun. But guess what happened? They ended up getting into an argument and somewhat a fight during that visit with them, celebrating the damn Easter stuff. So, and then I'm sitting there wondering, like, why do they always got to find a way to get into it with each other through fun? Like, and then when I went back home and I rewatched the video again, it's because Easter is a ritualistic ass pagan holiday. At that point, I was done. I stopped completely. And then I did further research, and I researched, actually, every time a holiday comes around, Newbury Global Truth, he goes live and he talks about that holiday. He also talks to us about Christmas. Like, bruh, I'm telling y'all need to just, whatever you do, don't celebrate these pagan ass holidays. It's demonic. They come and they bring it to you as if it's just so angelic and it's such an angelic thing to do. It's not. It's not. Okay. What did you say? You said do not mix things of the world with God. Exactly. Thank you, Naomi. Jake says, yeah, I don't celebrate holidays. Hey, Shauna. Naomi said it's hard when you do this all your life and your church don't preach on it. I mean, I understand that, Naomi. That's my thing. See, I stopped going to church when I was, how old was I? I want to say I was about 21, 22. I stopped going to church. I was on and off for a very long time though. I stopped liking church a long time ago, but I kept forcing myself to go. These pastors, and I can't stress this enough, these pastors are under a 5013C, guys. So they're going to censor the truth. They're afraid to speak to the congregation about the truth because they're afraid that their congregation is going to leave the church. And they're not going to have no money coming in. That's why they censor what they speak about. If you notice, majority of these pastors try to act like they so holier than thou. There was this church that I was going to, that I was raised in, and I went from the time I was 8 years old all the way until I was 21. And my pastor, he had gotten arrested and sent to prison for 24 months. And he was all over the news because he actually stole from the church and took all of that money and bought him a new Mercedes-Benz. And he wasn't paying the taxes on the church. He wasn't, paying the rent and stuff like that, whatever, the mortgage or whatever you want to call it. And he served his time in prison. He got out and he admitted to his wrongdoings. Yeah. Everybody and I went to one of those big churches, and it had over 1,000 and thousands of members that went there. But when he admitted to his wrongdoings, I was like, bam. I mean, he told y'all, because everybody swore up and down, he didn't do it, he's innocent, blah, blah, blah. When he was locked up, he's innocent. And when he got out, he came forward on the pulpit and told them, yeah, I did it. I stole, and I'm standing here before y'all to admit my sins. I stole from the church. I took the money and I spent it on the car, and I spent it on other things. And at that point, I looked at him and I was like, I knew it. And I was young as hell at that time. I want to say I was about 11. I was like 10 or 11. But see, I had a very, at the time, I would call it intuition. I had a very, very strong spiritual intuition at that age. And I sensed a lot of like things that weren't right, but I couldn't put my finger on it all the time. And I just started realizing that it was actually discernment the whole time when I got older, you know. Um, fast forward. His wife, who was the first lady of the church, she actually ended up passing away in 2012, and he passed away in 2020. And it was unfreaking believable. I couldn't believe he passed away, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I could not believe he passed away. But yeah, they were under a 501(c) because it was like sometimes he would attempt to preach the truth and things that we needed to hear, but he would hurry up and censor himself very fast and be like, dang, let me be quiet. And then I knew someone right when one time, y'all, he was like, well, I'm about to end this. He started preaching and he was like, I'm about to end church early because I got to go watch the Bears game and, have a few beers. And I was like, what the fuck he just say? And then he was like, I'm just joking. I'm like, nah, he ended church early. Usually we'll be in church from 10 a.m. all the way to about 2 p.m. He ended church early that day at 12. And they did not serve dinner downstairs like how they usually do. They told everybody they need to go home and watch the Bears game. Come on now, what pastor finna do that? What pastor is gonna do that? The Bears suck. What's up, King Little TV? Welcome to the live stream, my hubby, y'all. Naomi says Jesus pulls on your heart. Yeah. He sure does. Jesus, he put a lot of things on my heart for me to be able to come on here and talk about. And I'd be like, you know what? I need to talk about this today. I want to talk about Halloween because tomorrow is the day that everybody is going to be in there. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I know I'm not tripping, but last year, the paganism, everybody celebrating paganism was bad, okay? Ever since the COVID shit stopped and everything went back to normal, it seems like the whole entire world got worse with celebrating paganism. Last year was bad, but this year is extremely bad. I've never seen this many people celebrate Halloween, bro. I ride past every house in the neighborhood. I go in the suburbs. Everywhere I go, I'm telling you, everybody is celebrating this shit. There is blow up inflatable things and shit like that in front of their yards, and then they got the trick or treat signs on their doors. And I mean, the kids, they are just extremely excited. I can feel the excitement from the children right now and how they can't wait to tomorrow. And then, like, far as the teenagers, it's bad because, see, what they're planning to do is go to Halloween parties, even adults. Y'all asses is grown as hell sitting up here in some damn costumes, twerking and shit. That don't make no damn sense. Sit your ass down somewhere. That's a damn shame. Then y'all sitting up here sending y'all kids to Halloween parties while y'all go y'all asses off to watch and see how many killings is going to happen tomorrow. Watch and see. And I'm going to come on here and I'm going to go live. And I'm going to let y'all know how many murders has happened. I'm staying my ass in the house tomorrow, me and my husband, with our freaking daughter. We're not going anywhere whatsoever. And if we do, we're going to go super early in the morning. As a matter of fact, when we handle what we handle, we get up extremely early in the morning and get the stuff out the way and handle our business We is not about to be around this ritualistic Halloween crap with people walking around here in their costumes and shit. And I live in a neighborhood full of kids. I'm putting a sign on my door tomorrow. Do not knock, ain't no candy. See ya. Going on down there to the next crib. Don't come in front of this house. Please. People is not teaching their kids about this, bro. And unfortunately, like, even if they try to teach their kids about it, when you send your kids to school, they force it on your kids. Like, real talk. They force it on your children. They like, oh yeah, mom just wanted to let you know we're having a Halloween party for the kids tomorrow. So make sure you bring Halloween costumes. Make sure you bring candy. Make sure. Who said I celebrate that shit? What is you talking about? I don't celebrate Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. No, you ain't sorry. I hate when people be like, oh, I'm sorry. You ain't sorry. You ain't sorry. You just wish that you had never said it to me and you said it to the next motherfucker. That's about it. What's up, Missy? Yeah, girl, we on here talking about this ritualistic Halloween crap, man. I get it. Some people celebrate Halloween. I don't. And it's the very bare minimum of people that, that don't worship pagan holidays. The very minimum. Because the whole world is into this. And it just is crazy. And then all I can say is y'all wonder why these kids act the way they do. That's because every year you pushing them demons inside of them. Every year when you go your ass to go get them a costume, see, it would help if people would not remind their children about pagan holidays coming up. Because when you remind them, then they get excited and they not gonna stop telling you, I want a costume. It's just best that you don't say nothing. It's best that you don't let them go to school around those days. Maybe keep them out of school for a few days. Because from my understanding, the devil's days around Halloween is from, I believe somebody said October 27th all the way to October 30th. But me personally, I feel like it's majority of October. You got these teenagers, these young motherfuckers out here shooting people with paintball guns and stuff like that. That's what they do here in Chicago. Shooting your ass with paintball guns for Halloween. Happy Halloween. No, we stand our asses out the way. I'm not going anywhere. Good luck. Good fucking luck. We got to keep ourselves safe at all times, like real talk, around this ritualistic bullshit. Then y'all wonder why you take your kid inside the doggone store before Halloween and they jumping up and down and shouting and shit, screaming at you, talking about, I want that costume. I want it. Falling all out on the floor and shit. And you wondering why. Because all you do is celebrate that. That's all they know. So until y'all stop celebrating these pagan holidays, it seems like it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And like I said, this year, it definitely got worse. Because if you ask me, it seemed like everybody, I'm talking about every block that I have went on, every block, every street, damn near, everybody has Halloween shit on their front yard. Now, what y'all gonna do when when the pandemic happened? I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that. What y'all gonna do when another situation happens and everybody has to be isolated inside their homes again? Is y'all gonna be able to celebrate it then? Is y'all gonna be able to celebrate it then? because y'all asses done went crazy when and you know what's crazy? I guess you might as well call something wrong with me, because when they shut everything down, I was perfectly okay with that. I promise you. I mean, if anything, I wasn't okay with the like standing in line 6 feet apart, uh I wasn't cool with the tyranny. I didn't want to bow down to the mask. Put the mask on, keep the mask on. 6 feet, 6 feet. I mean, me personally, I don't like nobody behind me any fucking way. That's my thing. I don't even like being close behind nobody. So, I mean, 6 feet was actually doing me a favor. I just didn't like the control. But that shit really did me a favor, to be honest, because I'm not a sociable person. I don't really like being out around people. I'm the type of person that goes out around senior citizen hours, you know, 6 a.m. and be my ass back in the house before 12 o'clock, before them demons come outside. Yeah, that's the type of person I am. Hey, if I can get up at 4 a.m. and leave out the house at 5, I will. I'm an early morning bird. I be up extremely early. My eyes pop open at 5 a.m., sometimes 4, and I'm out here. What's up, Blake? Samuel says the only thing scarier than Halloween is missing out on the candy. I mean, when we was this is another thing me and my husband was talking about yesterday. We was talking about how these kids got it so good with the candy. They get to get whatever choices of candy they want. I mean, they get the best damn snacks, because back then, when we was younger, man, we had the nasty ass Tootsie Rolls and the Tootsie Roll Pops, and I mean, we had the lame candy, man. You would be a jackpot. It's like jackpot when you got the good shit. For real. You get a fruit roll up, you good. Jolly Ranchers, oh my God. Don't get me talking about the candy. Cause see, these young kids, they don't know nothing about the type of candy that we used to have. Now laters, Jolly Ranchers. Come on, y'all, name some candy in the live stream. Jolly Ranchers. Fruit roll-ups. I miss the fruit roll. We had the baby bottle pop. Y'all remember baby bottle pop? Baby. That goes only for the 90s kids. We had the baby bottle pops. We had the ring pops. Oh my God, I used to love the ring pops. Don't get me started on this candy and shit. I'm not a candy person though. I don't like junk food. I hate junk food. I don't eat chips. I don't eat candy. I don't eat popsicles, ice cream. I don't. Unfortunately, the only time I eat stuff like that is TMI, but when our ladies things is coming around every month. But that's the only time I want some junk food. I'm not a junk food person. I hate candy. I don't like none of that shit. But these kids, yeah, they got it good. They get the doggone hot flaming chips. Shit, you would be lucky if you get that. And honestly, if you ask me, the candy that came out this year, it do not taste right. All right. See, back then the candy was good. The chip bags was really full, What's up, lovely flowers? Now they got the chip bags this size, like smaller than this. It can fit in the palm of your hand. And shit, when you open the doggone bag and you pour the bag of chips into your hand, it's like this much. Wow. And then remember when the big bag of chips used to be $1 and what was it, $1.25 or something like that? Now that shit is like $2 or $3. Yeah, it is bad for your GI tract. I don't even like chips, bro. I do not like chips. I don't like chips. I don't like candy. I don't like nothing sweet, really, to be honest. I'm a spicy fanatic. I love spicy food. And yeah, I love spicy food. But we ain't even talking about food, y'all. I'm tripping. We talking about Halloween. And I just got on that because, Samuel was like missing out on the candy is the scariest thing. My thing is these parents don't give a damn about their children either, because it used to be a time too back then when we would go trick-or-treating with our parents. The parents was at the doors with us. Nowadays, these kids is walking around here going trick-or-treating by themselves with their little friends. Anybody can snatch them up, and y'all still have not learned about that. Y'all still haven't learned about that. So y'all okay with allowing your children to go door to door with their little friends going trick-or-treating. You don't know who the hell can take your damn child. Right. They do it alone. You said I saw a woman revert to an old lady. I've been hearing a lot about that, Lovely, when a lot of people been talking about how, I think it's called shapeshifters. People are transitioning into other people. Like literally. Blake says the FBI says that children go missing the most on Halloween. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Y'all really be up here allowing y'all kids to go trick-or-treating by themselves, man. Yeah. This is a ritualistic, Halloween is a ritualistic holiday, pagan holiday for all of the little children. Do y'all not know how many perverts stay in your area right now? Last year, I stayed on a block, right? And right across the street was a halfway house full of pedos. Nothing but pedos stayed inside of that house, and they were registered. And you know what's even more crazier? They were allowed to come and go, leave, and come back whenever, I guess, before they curfew. But one time, a situation happened, and I believe one of those pedos did that shit. This 16-year-old girl was walking up the street by herself on the block over. What do you think happened to her? Well, shit, we don't know, because guess what? She was unheard of. All they know is they last seen her walking up that damn street last year around those pedos. And it's sad because I didn't even find out about it until before I moved from over there, that the whole entire time I stayed across the street from a bunch of creeps and pedos that's actually registered offenders. And it's crazy because I said, I'm trying to understand, why is y'all steady staring at me every morning when I go walk to my car? They were staring me down. And they were staring at me like creepy as hell. And I'm like, bro, why they keep looking at me? It looked like, and I kept saying that to my husband. I said, why I see a lot of men going in and out of there? Is that a halfway house? He was like, I don't know. I think so. And then come to find out, months later down the line, we found out that, yeah, it was a halfway house for the damn pedos. Missy says, girl, I am not celebrating Halloween. People have to understand that what Halloween really stands for, and it's not good. Slater, you a troll. Don't worry, I'm gonna get Slater up out of here. Cause, Slater is obviously a troll. Wait a minute. Exactly. Lack of knowledge. And these people be trolling. And look, y'all, people, they don't want to understand that shit. When you talk about demons, it irritates their demons. When you talk about evil, it irritates the demons within them, because they don't want you talking about evil. They don't. Right, lovely. A lot of witchcraft is done. But they don't want you talking about anything evil because it irritates them and they ready to defend it. Everybody is ready to defend celebrating pagan holidays. Y'all better learn something, man. For real. So you telling me you gonna be grown, old as hell, hunched over, wrinkly, like these other old folks out here, still celebrating pagan holidays? Wake up. Wake up. Every holiday is a ritual surrounding it. Every holiday, especially Christmas, especially Thanksgiving. Bodies was dropping on Thanksgiving. Come on, man. Christmas. A lot of kids get killed around Christmas, whether you know it or not. Yeah, lovely. It's satanic. A lot of kids get... See, look. I stopped doing Christmas like 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half ago. I stopped. And I really fully stopped when my DCFS case had came in, because I'm like, man, I got this Christmas tree up. My kids not here no more. I can't buy them any gifts. I was in my feelings. I'm like, I can't buy them no gifts and matter of fact, I take that back. I had gifts and they were sitting under the tree. They sat up under that tree for a few weeks, and I finally went to go see them and give them their gift, and they was like, Mommy, why couldn't we be with you for Christmas? And I was looking like, if only y'all knew. If only y'all knew about the corruption. Don't get me started, because we talking about Halloween. Real talk. So don't get me started. Y'all already know I will go full throttle on this system. But you said Christmas origins are worse than Halloween. Facts. It is. Christmas is one of the most satanic pagan holidays there is, to be honest. And Easter is, oh God, y'all, Easter is what really helps me stop celebrating Easter. When New Breed, his name is New Breed Global Truth, y'all. Go follow that man. He's on YouTube. New Breed Global Truth. When he started talking about Easter and the rituals surrounding Easter, when I say it woke me up so fast, and the only reason why it woke me up is because it applied to me, literally. I will always wonder, everybody asks me, girl, how come all of your kids is born between the months of October and December? I said, I don't know. I guess I'm just extremely fertile during the springtime. You want to know why? Easter, around Easter time. So between March and April, that's when I realized I was the most fertile. And every time I would get pregnant around those times, it would be surrounding Easter. And I never knew that. And I'm like, everybody was like, dang, you keep having these babies back to back and through between October and December. So there would be like, it's like, damn, man, I don't even know how to explain it, but like the ritual surrounding Easter and pregnancy. And then once you get pregnant and you have the child in the fall or in the winter time, you got to pray over your kids, because potentially, I'm not going to say for sure, but potentially your child can already be possessed with a demon inside of them. That's why they say a lot of kids that's born between October and December got some demons from the mother and the father reproducing around Easter, which is a very satanic pagan holiday. Did y'all know that Starbucks got everything to do with Easter as well? Did y'all know that the fertility goddess name was Ishtar, meaning Easter? And Ishtar, the fertility goddess, is actually the symbol of Starbucks. Did y'all hear about that situation a long time ago when they said that man had put his sperm inside of the Starbucks drinks? Come on, man. Yeah. Christmas origins. Oh, I already read that. Santa used to be a demon that, yes, lovely. Yep. Child sacrificial holiday. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. The name Ishtar. And y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I'll take that. Because it's been a while since I talked about the satanic pagan holidays. Y'all can go on my one of my videos. I believe I did it last year, and I talked about Thanksgiving and the paganism around Thanksgiving. That shit is sad, man, how many people be just sitting up here. And then what's even more sickening, y'all? On Easter, Thanksgiving, and New Year's Eve and Christmas, everybody cooking food and stuff, and the family is coming over, and before everybody eat, they get around in a circle and they got their heads down and they praying. I'm trying to understand how you praying on a satanic pagan holiday. God don't hear you. That's the truth. The devil does. God don't hear you. The devil does. And then y'all wonder why every time after y'all gather around that ritualistic ass circle and pray, guess what happens? Now the family fighting. Everybody scrapping, people fighting. You got the aunties being nosy, all in this person business, all in that person. Girl, I heard that you got pregnant last year. What happened to that baby? Now you got the motherfucker coming at the auntie. Well, clapping back, because they about sick of the auntie talking. So it's like, well, I heard that you got a degrees. What happened to that? Next thing you know, now they going back and forth. Girl, don't start with me. No, don't start with me. Hey, everybody, shut up. Shut up, everybody. Y'all do this every year. I mean, think about it. Why does it happen every year? Why does the family get into it every year? Have y'all not understood yet that y'all are worshiping a satanic pagan holiday? Yeah, fertility goddess. Ishtar is the fertility goddess in the same. I don't know if y'all paid this any attention, but matter of fact, my laptop is right here. Let me look it up. The Ishtar is the fertility goddess, right? I'm telling y'all, literally, every time I get pregnant, y'all, every time. Wait a minute. What happened to my internet? Hold up. Okay, I don't know what the fuck going on. Okay, hold on, y'all. But yeah, every time I get pregnant, y'all, it's always around Easter. And my children are always born between October and December. Well, my last child that I had, she's born a day before my birthday. My birthday, December 15th. She was born December 14th. Other kids, November, October. And if they was right here by me right now, I would pray all over them. Lord, help them. Lord, please. Because, man, I'm telling y'all, when I found out about that, I was like, oh my God, bro, it makes sense. Ishtar is a fertility goddess. Satanic fertility rituals are performed around those days. And I get pregnant. Forgive me for that. Always get pregnant like in a heartbeat. I mean, every year around springtime, around Easter, I be fertile as fuck. I be fertile as hell, and I TMI, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's just like I don't understand it. How am I so fertile like that? And now it makes sense. It's because it's fertility rituals that is performed around those days. And anytime a child is born between those months of October and December, you got to pray around your kids because, see, once you get pregnant, you could potentially be pregnant with a demon baby. I'm sorry. I love my babies. I love my kids, you know. Honestly, all of us, we born with dark matter, for real. We automatically, when we're born into this world, we're automatically born with some form of dark matter in us. But you got to always keep God close to you. Real talk. I mean, I know I was born with dark matter. I know I got like some darkness in me. I know everybody else do too. Ain't nobody perfect. Let's be 100. I told the pastor it was evil and gave proof he knows and still celebrate. See what I'm saying? See, these pastors, they really celebrate this shit. I'm telling you. And they tell their congregation that it's okay. As a matter of fact, when I used to go to church, my pastor every year, literally every holiday, they had something at the church. I remember one time when they had celebrated Halloween at church, but they called it Hallelujah. They tried to change it to Happy Hallelujah Day. And I was looking like, I used to tell my mom, like, they know it ain't no Happy Hallelujah Day. It's really Halloween. She was like, shut up and stop getting smart at the mouth and put your costume on. Now, they told us that you can only dress up like characters out of the Bible, but it was kids coming up in there with demonic costumes on still. And they didn't tell them to leave because at this point, it ain't nothing you could do about it. I mean, y'all still celebrating this. Talking about Happy Hallelujah Day. Man, cut it out. Y'all know what y'all really want to say. Don't try to censor it with hallelujah. Censor it with what it needs to be and what it should be called. Halloween, because that's what y'all was still celebrating. Y'all was still celebrating it because you're still passing out. Y'all told all of the kids to come down into the basement. We all went down into the church basement. They gave all of us candy inside of our baskets. And then they gave us coloring books. They gave us candy. They let us dance around in our costumes, playing music. And I mean, demonic still. A demon baby. So lovely. That the reason why I say that is because when I was looking at Newbury Global Truth, this is what he was talking about. I told y'all it applied to me because I constantly kept getting knocked up and pregnant on surrounding Easter. And he was saying something about like pray over your babies, which I'm not gonna lie to you, my whole pregnancy, all of my pregnancies, I prayed over all my babies when they was in my tummy, all of them. You know, from October to December, pray over your babies. Because he was saying something about, you know, being that those rituals are performed around Easter, and any woman that gets pregnant around that time could potentially be carrying the demon seed. And I'm like, I mean, of course I prayed around. I always pray over my kids, though. Even though they're not around me, I still pray for them. So I'm not trying to call them demon kids and demon children and demon seeds or whatnot. So I don't want nobody on my channel, because y'all know I'm being watched. I don't want them to try to use that and try to say, oh, she's already an unfit mother, but now she's calling her children demon seeds. See, they pick out what they want to pick out, what I be talking about. And honestly, they don't need to be watching me anyway, because this is my personal life. But anywho, you said we used to celebrate it in church as Harvest Day. You said witches pray over that candy, Blake. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Y'all know what I was thinking about yesterday? And I'm gonna have to get off of here, y'all. Y'all know what I was thinking about yesterday? I said, God, please save the innocent children out here, because you know kids love candy, and especially in Chicago, they putting drugs inside the candy, man. And I feel like me personally, I feel like they should stop giving out candy around Halloween, and period. Just stop giving out candy, because not only is it bad for your teeth and it's bad for you and all that shit. Man, I just feel bad for the kids, because see, it don't matter if you open up the candy and you don't see nothing inside of there, for like physically see it, but they are injecting things into this candy. They can inject stuff into this candy, and next thing you know, these kids up there high as a damn kite. And you sitting up there like, oh, look at my baby Run. He got a sugar high. Oh my goodness. No, Run ain't got no sugar high. I'm sorry, ma'am. But your baby high off some damn drugs. Like they didn't put some of that white powder in this shit. I ain't gonna lie. They be and then they giving them edibles. Like, Lord Jesus, please help the babies. Please, God, please help the babies. I feel so bad for these kids. They don't even know that they could potentially be chewing and eating on edibles. And, you know, these people are sick in this world. They sick. They would give a kid a damn drug in a heartbeat. That's why I say, y'all need to really watch y'all kids. Stop letting y'all kids roam around on these streets and stuff by themselves at nighttime to my happy Halloween. Nah, man. Even in the daytime, it's still dangerous. Even in the daytime. You said say this for entertainment purposes. Kitty says if you care about your kid, be with the kid at all times, but generalizing Halloween is all bad. I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, I hope we're on the same page, Kitty, because I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it. You know, my children, they not with me at this time. And of course, the people that they're around is celebrating this stuff. That's because they're brainwashed. They're fucking brainwashed. So of course they gonna celebrate it. Me personally, if my kids was with me right now, they ain't celebrating not damn holiday. I'll never forget, somebody came in my comment section a long ass time ago, sometime last year, and was like, see, the reason why they'll never give your kids back is because you don't want to celebrate holidays. And then I was like, first and foremost, that would be considered a personal bias. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give me my child back because I don't want to celebrate holidays. That makes no sense. You can't stop me from celebrating. You can't stop me from my own personal beliefs. Real talk. You know? But now that I look back on that comment that was made, honestly, I do feel like they will try to pull some shit like that in the future. Hey, you know, this parent can't have their kid back because they don't want to celebrate holidays. Man. Let me find this picture real quick, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Ishtar. Y'all see? Look, it says the logo on Starbucks is a Mesopotamian pagan goddess Ishtar, deity of fertility. The colors that represent Ishtar tends to be green and golden. She is represented by the symbol star and rays. It is not crowned on her head, but rather protruding sun rays. So here we go. As you guys see, hold on, let's go to it. And then people really be drinking Starbucks. I don't fuck with Starbucks, y'all. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. So here we go. Y'all know the symbol on the Starbucks coffee? That is the fertility goddess Ishtar. They really be putting this stuff in, and then it goes right over your head, you know? Lovely said, I'm done with all holidays. Kitty says, yesterday I was at Disneyland and lots of kids having fun with the parents, nothing but beautiful. I mean, yeah, they need to be around their parents. That's what I'm saying. Blake says mermaid. Yes. Ishtar is yeah, because here you go. Here's another one. Wait a minute. Yes, and actually, like, I see a picture of a mermaid underneath it. So it might be as y'all see, it's a disgusting picture. Kitty says, but judging others for liking Halloween is negative vibes. I mean, see, that's why I said I hope we on the same page, because it's like something that you said in the first comment that you made, Kitty, it was kind of like, what do you mean? Are you agreeing with me or are you disagreeing? Which one? But obviously you celebrate pagan holidays and you got a lot of learning to do, Kitty 2024. No, you coming in here judging everybody for judging people for liking Halloween is negative vibes. You coming in here speaking to other people about what they should and what they should be allowed to like or whatnot is negative vibes. But see, it's good that people should know that Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and so forth and so on is paganism. Learn. Okay, do your research. You're obviously a damn troll, and you might be from DCFS. Exactly, for having her chest out. So here's a picture of a mermaid, potentially Ishtar. Okay, I got you, King Lou. I'm actually about to call you right now. You said, is any holiday not pagan? No. Because all holidays are pagan. Exactly, Blake. Tell her, Blake, honoring a holiday that endorses paganism is negative vibes. Thank you. You said, I don't celebrate Halloween, but I don't judge others for doing it, especially in live seeking attention for others to see. My good intentions are between me. What? You don't even make sense. Ma'am, well, sir, obviously you are from DCFS. I am not stupid. I know you're a troll, and I know you're from DCFS. And you're watching on the sidelines, Kitty. You came in here to agree to disagree at the same time. Makes no sense. And make it make sense. You telling me that I'm judging other people? Actually, we're supposed to spread the gospel and let them know that it's wrong. They know that it's wrong, but they continue to celebrate it. So bye-bye, kitty. King Lou says December 8th is actually the only holiday we should celebrate. Exactly, lovely flowers. Bye-bye, kitty. Yeah, that's DCFS. I'm telling you. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, DCFS is in my chat, bro. They in my chat, especially yesterday. If y'all was on my live stream or go look at my live from yesterday, I said if you had any good intentions, you would make sure my kids are returned. Keywords, y'all. I'm telling you. This is what I said yesterday in my live. I said if you had any good intentions, you would make sure that my children are returned home. And it's just funny how Kitty 2024 said, my intentions are good. What the hell? What do you mean? Where did you come up with that from? Come on now. Blake says the holy days from the Bible should be celebrated. Exactly. Yeah, that's December 8th. That's December 8th, y'all. But hey y'all, I gotta get up out of here. I had a good time with you guys in the live stream. Watch out for the trolls. They be watching on the sidelines, y'all. Clap it up for the trolls. Clap it up for DCFS stalkers all on my live. I love them. You gotta love them, actually. But anywho, stop celebrating pagan holidays, y'all. Put that candy down and don't turn to no scary movies tomorrow, okay? Especially not for the children. Tell them to take them damn costumes off and throw that shit in the garbage. Bye.